Hey everybody, welcome to Animation Capstone. That's right, welcome to week 9. That's right, we're only 3 weeks away toward the end. Really excited about this. I'm really excited to see the end of these demo reels and get into it. So I added some detailed feedback this week. Please go ahead and use that, especially going into, since this is the second turn in for your final project and everything, so we can take a look at the full reel. So I'm going to take a look at the feedback from week 8. Should have that within the middle of the week, and it should be yours, so it shouldn't be a problem. Other than that, let's get into it, and let's have some fun. All right, so we've kind of talked about the video overall. Now we need to really know how to distribute it, and that's what we're really going to talk about this week is distribution, the importance of it, how to really get your video out there, and why it's going to be really crucial to do that. So let's get into that real quick and go from there. So distribution, let's roll. So yeah, what we have this week, we're going to talk about what is distribution, and we're also going to talk about the differences in distribution with demo reels, depending on what you can do with live compared to if you do it online. We'll also take a look at the different methods for all those different, for in live and not live, and the pros and cons for each one of those methods as well. So we'll definitely take a look at that for distribution. So overall, we'll kind of go over this in lecture, but just what is distribution to begin with? And distribution is just really the action of sharing something out among several recipients. Overall, it's really just getting your product out there, your work, service, or system out to everybody. Easy access and easy to find. That's really the big thing about it. So that's really what distribution is. You're trying to get your product or whatever you're trying to get out there to everybody real easily, and so people can easily find it. That's really the big aspect about distribution. And so that should apply to your demo reels. How can people see it? Especially, you have to keep in mind your audience. What makes your audience different? Where is your audience going to exist compared to other people's audiences or compared to other things? Like, for example, if you're trying to get a job with Sony compared to a job with Disney, where would Sony's artists lie? Where would they be at? So that's a big thing right there. Cool. So you need to ask yourself a couple questions before getting into distribution. We'll cover this all in lecture again, but we need to ask ourselves, so who is viewing this? Who is our audience? And we talked about that last slide. Like, we need to find out where our audience is located at, and that's really crucial. So you need to ask yourself, who is your audience? Who's going to be viewing this? Because you're building this video for the person you're trying to sell yourself to get a job. You also need to find out, where does this video need to go based on where your audience is, and how can people view this easily? Is it by a website? Is it by a click? Is it by a downloadable? How does it work? That's the thing you need to define for yourself. And then finally, one last thing you need to add to it is, what other ways can we send this out through the original channels currently? And that's where it gets a little bit creative, because then you can find ways to really connect all those distribution channels to some main hub, and that's what's really important. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Just a quick intro, just some questions to ask, and just kind of intro of distribution. We'll talk about the different methods in lecture on Tuesday, but other than that, that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Other than that, we do have lectures, same time as always on Tuesday, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. No discussion this week, so cool, no discussion. That's a good thing. And that's it. Just focus on your project. That's pretty much what I want you to work on. Other than that, that's all I got. Be safe, have fun, enjoy, and I'll give everybody a heads up on Tuesday for a lecture. So we'll see everybody for lecture. All right, everybody, be safe, have fun. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.